Athletes from across the country are in East Alabama this week for a new kind of sporting event.
2 very nice days coming up across East Alabama as we end the work week and begin the weekend. We'll have the complete forecast details coming up.
2 Jack State commits making big impacts for their teams across East Alabama. EAN Local News starts right now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. The first ever Lifetime Coldwater Trail event, sponsored by Sunny King Auto, starts Friday in Anniston and continues throughout the weekend. Organized by the Northeast Alabama Bicycle Association, this event is expected to draw athletes from 34 states and Canada for trail and bike races across Coldwater Mountain's network of single-track trails just west of downtown Anniston. These races include 50K and 100K mountain bike events, as well as 15K and 50K trail runs designed for a range of ability levels. While most of the events will be held on mountain trails, the races will cause some temporary road closures along Alabama 202, Lagarde Drive, and 10th Street. City officials say motorists on Alabama 202 can expect temporary full stops and lane closures each morning as race participants cross the highway near Lagarde Drive. Police will be stationed along the route to stop traffic and allow cyclists and runners to pass. These brief closures will occur between approximately 6:45 and 8 o'clock Friday morning and between 7 and 8 Saturday morning. Traffic will reopen immediately after each group clears the area. Additionally, Lagarde Drive from Highway 202 to 10th Street and 10th Street from Lagarde Drive to Moore Avenue will have inbound lane closures to vehicle traffic on Friday and Saturday. Outbound lanes will remain open for one-way traffic. Athletes will be crossing Alabama 202 at Lagarde Avenue on Friday between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. and on Saturday between 8:15 a.m. and 5 p.m. 10th Street between Gurney Avenue and Noble Street will be closed through Saturday for the Race Finish Festival. Police are asking motorists to plan alternate routes and to use caution in these areas. Oxford firefighters visited Oxford Elementary School Wednesday to talk about fire safety and to recognize a student who's already taken that lesson to heart. Fire Chief Gary Sparks presented a certificate to Kyrin Wallace for his bravery and quick thinking during a recent fire at his house. Sparks says Kyrin's awareness and calm actions helped keep his family safe, and he called it an example of how learning about fire safety can make all the difference. A symbol of East Alabama's forest is now part of one county's official seal. That story and more when we return.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today.
Life doesn't stop for car service, and now it doesn't have to with the Ford Mobile Service Van from Buster Miles Ford. Our certified technicians come to you for oil changes, brake service, tire rotations, battery tests, and more. It's the same trusted service now delivered right to your driveway. Schedule your Ford Mobile service today at bustermilesford.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
The Calhoun County Commission gave its seal of approval this morning to a new official seal for the county. The design features an image of the mountain longleaf pine, a tree that shaped the landscape and identity for Calhoun County for generations. According to Commission Chairman Terry Howell, the seal represents something that sets the county apart. That design was originally created in 2008 by local artist Greg Morrow of Southern Custom Exhibits as part of an effort led by then Commissioner Robert Downing. It wasn't adopted at the time, but when the commission began looking last year for a design that could represent the entire county for years to come, Morrow's original artwork stood out as something authentic and familiar. The mountain longleaf pine once covered much of the southeastern United States, but only about 5% of those original forests remain. One of the largest remaining stands is protected at the Mountain Longleaf National Wildlife Refuge on the grounds of the former Fort McClellan in Anniston. The commission also worked with local designer Tanya Wilson at WideNet to update the look of county departments. The county will begin placing the new seal on signs, buildings, vehicles, and printed materials over the next few weeks. State Representative Barbara Boyd of Anniston brought a $5,000 state grant to Martha's Hope this afternoon to help fund educational programs for the area's homeless population. Boyd, who served in the State House of Representatives for more than 3 decades, also brought a $1,000 gift from the Dorcas Art Social Club of Anniston, of which she is a member. That group has also designated its gift toward educational programs.
And I want to challenge other people. I want to challenge the Panamanian Council, which is all the Greek-letter black organizations, all the social clubs, everything in Anniston. Give whatever you can to that because it will get them off of the street.
Kyle Bryan, the director of Martha's Hope, says the facility has already begun a weekend enrichment program for the area's homeless population, with classes set to begin next month in a variety of topics. When we come back, the state's preparing to execute another East Alabama man convicted of murder more than 3 decades ago.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
A Talladega man is scheduled to be executed this evening for the kidnapping and murder of a man 32 years ago. State prison officials say 54-year-old Anthony Boyd will be put to death at the Holman Correctional Facility using nitrogen gas. Boyd was found guilty of capital murder in the death of Gregory Hughley in Talladega County. Prosecutors say Hughley was doused in gasoline and set on fire by 4 men, including Boyd, after Hughley did not pay for $200 worth of cocaine. Boyd and Sean Ingram were both convicted of capital murder and sentenced to die. Ingram remains on death row awaiting execution. Boyd has maintained his innocence, but he's lost all of his appeal since his conviction. And Attorney General Steve Marshall says he has now failed to show that the jury made a mistake in his verdict. Boyd will be the 6th person put to death in Alabama this year using nitrogen hypoxia, which is becoming the state's preferred method of execution. So what kind of weather is going to greet Anniston's out-of-town guests for this weekend's mountain bike races? John Holder's in the Pool Doctor Weather Center with all the details.
Mike, it is going to be phenomenal weather coming up for the bike races up on Coldwater Mountain or any outdoor activity coming up for the first half of the weekend. We'll have the complete weekend forecast for all of East Alabama next.
Are you game day ready? WM Grocery has everything you need to fire up the grill. Hot dogs, brats, sausage, ribs, juicy steaks, fresh ground beef and chicken, plus all the grill accessories you need to make your tailgate a success. Wherever you're tailgating, stop by and see us in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and Piedmont. WM Grocery, where game day begins.
Craig Miller at Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply. How would you like to come home and sit down and relax in front of a fire pit? Here at Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply, we've got different types of fire pits. You want to relax, tailgate in your backyard? It's Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply. Not only we have the firewood to go in the fire pit, but the fire pit to put it in here at Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
The EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston again showing plenty of blue sky and sunshine today. Temperatures were up in the mid-70s today all across East Alabama. Just a marvelous, really perfect day across the region. Today here at the Pool Doctor Weather Center, 77 for the high this afternoon. A little bit above the average, but look at that this morning. We dropped all the way down to 39 degrees at the Anniston Airport, 10 degrees below the average. It was a cold morning all across the region. Coming up tonight, we've got another chilly night ahead. Very cool temperatures. No chance of rain, certainly. Dropping down to 47 for the low tonight. Then during the day tomorrow, a day much like today. So if you enjoyed the weather today, you're going to like what's coming for the next couple of days, as a matter of fact. 9 a.m. tomorrow, we're at 58 degrees. Getting close to 70 by the lunchtime hour tomorrow. And then tomorrow afternoon, getting out of work and school perhaps for the weekend, you are going to see temperatures that are going to be basically up into the mid-70s, about 75 tomorrow, again with plenty of sunshine and no rain in the forecast. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. You will see some rain coming, but not until Sunday. We're going to be looking at another really near perfect day coming up on Saturday. No chance of rain, 75 for the high. Saturday night, the clouds thicken up, so we will not be as cool. We'll be in the 50s instead of the 40s with the cloud cover. A 40% chance of a shower on Sunday. The best chance of rain coming up in the next several days will actually be Sunday night, a 60% chance of showers. Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, we might even run into a rumble of thunder out there. Might hear that along the way. And then look at the temperatures for next week. We'll get into an unsettled pattern. We'll have some chances for rain every day. This is not a drought busting event, but we are going to see a chance of rain every day. But look at these high temperatures. Instead of the 70s, mid to upper 70s like we've seen, we're going to be in the mid to upper 60s. And in about a week or so for the end of October, we're looking at the coldest air coming so far this season, with high temperatures only in the low 60s barely, nighttime lows in the low 40s, maybe even cooler than that. So the winds of change are blowing here in late October. What has not changed is the drought. And we are, again, still in a moderate drought for much of the state of Alabama. Here in East Alabama, you're looking at a lot of locations still in the drought. It's expanded a little bit. Folks up in Etowah and Cherokee counties still abnormally warm, but Calhoun, Cleburne counties points to the south. Moderate drought continues. The exceptional drought, that is also really in place. We've got extreme drought conditions over in West Alabama. So this really southern 2/3 of the state of Alabama is in a drought, and we don't see that going anywhere. We've got some rain coming Sunday. We've got some rain coming next week. That is not going to be enough to alleviate the drought, but it will help get started as far as getting the drought conditions alleviated a little bit as we move through the next month across East Alabama. For right now, the drought remains. I'll be back here tomorrow morning with your Friday weather at a glance, and right back here tomorrow night for EAN Local News. We'll look at that weekend forecast and look ahead to the end of October and those cold temperatures, which might be coming in about a week. Colby Amos is coming up with sports on your Thursday evening. He's up next after the break.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
Celebrate Halloween with Old Noble. From spooky decor and frightfully fun gifts to cozy touches that make your home the perfect haunted hideaway, Old Noble has everything you need to get into the spirit of the season. And while you're here, don't forget to check out our locally branded merchandise, the perfect treat for showing off your hometown pride this fall. Stop by Old Noble in downtown Anniston today and make this Halloween one to remember.
A big milestone for one of East Alabama's top athletes. Moody High School's Kennedy Hockman has officially committed to Jacksonville State University, where she'll continue her academic and softball career. Hockman has been a key part of the Moody Blue Devils program, known for her strong hitting, defensive skills, and leadership in the dugout. Over her high school career, she's become one of the most consistent players in the region and a model for younger athletes ahead. Her commitment to JSU is another big movement for the Moody program that continues to produce college-level talent. At Jacksonville State, Hockman joins a strong Conference USA program that has built a reputation for competing at a high level year after year. Coaches say that she has the skill set and mindset to make an early impact once she arrives on campus. And sticking with Jacksonville, another standout athlete is drawing attention this season. Noah Lee, a quarterback for Jacksonville Christian Academy, has been lighting up defenses week after week with huge offensive numbers. Lee currently leads his team in nearly every major passing category. Even though JCA competes in the Alabama Christian Athletic Association instead of the AHSAA, his touchdown total this year would place him second overall among all Alabama quarterbacks. His ability to stay calm in the pocket, read defenses, and deliver accurate throws has made him one of the top offensive players in the area. Lee's leadership and consistent play have been keys to Jacksonville Christian's success this season. The Thunder's offense continues to thrive under his direction, showing that top talent can stand out no matter the division or the conference. So two local athletes, Kennedy Hockman and Noah Lee, both representing East Alabama with pride and proving that dedication and hard work can pay off at any level of competition. That's going to be all that we have for you today. Back on over to you, Mike.
Thanks for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Friday for your news on your schedule.